Welcome to World Knowledge Channel. The U.S. real estate market has always been one of the most attractive and potential investment fields in the world. With the constant development of urban areas and the increasing demand for housing and land, real estate has become a means of accumulating and increasing huge assets. Among the richest people in the U.S., there are many billionaires who have built their huge fortunes through investing in real estate. Below is a list of the top 10 billionaires who own the most real estate in the U.S., who are not only outstanding in terms of assets but also have great influence on the real estate market at home and abroad. 1. That is Larry Ellison. Number of homes owned, 20. Net worth, $152.3 billion. Ranking position, 4. The Oracle co-founder and chairman spent $173 million on a Palm Beach home last summer, setting a record for the most expensive home ever sold in Florida. Ellison owns 20 homes in total, worth more than $1 billion, including 6 in Carbon Beach, Malibu, California, dubbed Billionaires Beach. This home is just a small part of Ellison's huge real estate fortune. In 2021, he spent $80 million on a mansion in North Palm Beach. In 2012, the billionaire born in 1944 spent $300 million to buy 98% of the area of Lanai Island in the Hawaiian archipelago, equivalent to 36,400 hectares, from former Dole chairman David Murdoch and 2 Four Seasons resorts. He also owns luxury villas in Malibu, San Francisco Bay and many other places. 2. Ken Griffin. Number of houses owned, 13. Net worth, $33.7 billion. Ranking position, 42. The villa has a total area of nearly 1.5 hectares with a price of more than $99 million in the town of Palm Beach, Florida. Kenneth Griffin was born on October 15, 1968 in Florida, USA. He is the leader of the Citadel Investment Group. We can see that, in addition to spending up to $238 million to buy the most expensive house in the U.S. in New York in early 2019, billionaire Ken Griffin is also famous for a series of huge real estate transactions. A few days before buying a penthouse in New York, Ken Griffin spent $122 million to own a villa in the capital London, UK. The Wall Street Journal said this was one of the most expensive real estate deals in London. Last year, billionaire investor Ken Griffin sold 2 apartments in Chicago for a total of $21.4 million. However, he still has 2 houses in this city and dozens of houses across the U.S. He has 7 houses in the state of Florida. In Palm Beach, he recently spent $450 million to buy and raze an old beach villa to build a new complex for his mother and family. Previously, Ken Griffin also held the record for real estate prices in Chicago, Illinois, USA. According to the Chicago Tribune, he bought 4 floors, from the 35th to the 38th floor of the luxury apartment building No. 9 Walton for $58.75 million. In 2015, he spent $60 million to buy a penthouse and an apartment at the Faina House apartment building. According to The Real Deal, the billionaire also owns a 4.9-hectare plot of land in Palm Beach, Florida worth $250 million. This real estate is located very close to President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. Besides real estate, the CEO of the fund is also famous for his charitable activities, typically donating $20 million to the Norton Museum of Art in Florida in August 2019. 3. Eric Schmidt. Number of homes owned, 13. Net worth, $19.9 billion. Ranking position, 83. The J. Paley Residences worth $61.5 million owned by billionaire Eric Schmidt. According to Dirt, Eric Schmidt, billionaire and former CEO of Google, paid $61.5 million to own the J. Paley residences from Baron Hilton, the son of the founder of the Hilton Group. This property was listed for $75 million but was later sold for a lower price. He also paid $65 million to buy the Enchanted Hill land in Beverly Hills in December 2021. To date, billionaire Eric has not broken ground on this 48-hectare land. However, he still has more than a dozen decent houses to live in, including 4 villas in Los Angeles and several penthouses in New York. In addition, he also owns a 4-acre property in Montecito, California, USA, with a large garden, tennis court, swimming pool, spa and a 5,000 square meters Spanish-style house with 4 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. 4. Ron Burkle. Number of homes owned, 11. Net worth, $3.1 billion. Ranking position, 984. Neverland Ranch was purchased from the King of Pop, Michael Jackson for $22 million. Many of Burkle's homes have historical ties to Hollywood. In 1993, he bought the Harold Lloyd Estate, an 8-bedroom, 13-bathroom mansion in Beverly Hills that was built by a movie star in the 1920s. In 2016, he bought Bob Hope's 2,170-square-foot Palm Springs home for $13 million. In 2020, the Pittsburgh Penguins owner bought Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch for $22 million. The ranch is named after the fairy tale, Neverland, in the movie about Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up. Michael Jackson bought this mansion in 1987 for $19.5 million. Ron Burkle also owns a 3-story apartment with a rooftop pool in Manhattan, New York, which was used as a movie set. The apartment is currently for sale for $32.5 million. He also owns an 8.9-hectare island in Montana. 5. Oprah Winfrey. Number of houses owned, more than 10. Net worth, $2.5 billion. Ranking position, 1,256. Oprah Gail Winfrey's $100 million promised land mansion. Oprah Gail Winfrey is an American media executive, actress, talk show host, television producer and philanthropist. From a bungalow in Mississippi to vacation homes in California and Washington, TV queen Oprah Winfrey owns a huge real estate portfolio across the United States. Winfrey bought promised land in Montecito, California, in 2001. The 40-acre property includes a main house, a guest house, a tennis court and a swimming pool. She sold one of her other Montecito properties to Jennifer Aniston last year, but still owns 4 other properties. In 2003, Oprah Winfrey spent $5.3 million on 2 parcels of land in Kula, Maui, Hawaii, totaling nearly 25 acres. Over the years, the TV queen has purchased more land and at least 12 homes in Maui, totaling $60 million. In 2014, she bought a 60-acre plot of land inside the Telluride ski resort in Colorado, and a year later spent $14 million on a 5-bedroom bungalow there. Oprah Winfrey's Montecito real estate portfolio expanded in December 2016 when she spent $28.9 million on a 20-acre estate called Seamare Farm. In 2018, she spent $8.3 million on a 40-acre oceanfront estate on Orcas Island, Washington. Oprah Winfrey's latest purchase is on a 4-acre farm in Montecito, California. She spent $6.9 million to acquire the property, which is located next to her promised land home, in November 2019. 6. Michael Bloomberg. Number of homes owned, 10. Net worth, $96.3 billion. Ranking position, 11. Michael Bloomberg's latest purchase is a $26.5 million home along the Thames River. During his 12 years as mayor of New York City, Bloomberg received just $1 a year in salary. But before that, he he made billions of dollars through running Bloomberg LP. Currently, Bloomberg lives in a 5-story mansion on 79th Street. He spent $1.7 million United States dollars to renovate this mansion when he was mayor of New York. In 1986, the media mogul bought a 5-story townhouse on the Upper East Side, Manhattan, New York, for $3.5 million United States dollars. From 2009 to 2022, he expanded that house by buying all 6 neighboring buildings. But that is only one of 5 houses he owns in New York. In London, the billionaire spent another $25 million United States dollars in 2015 to buy a house that once belonged to poet George Eliot, died in 1880. In 2020, he spent more than $45 million United States dollars to buy the nearly 430-hectare Westlands farm of Henry Kravis, an hour's drive from Aspen, Colorado, USA. Bloomberg owns another home in Mallet Hill, complete with stables and a professional horse training facility. Located on Mallet Hill, it is surrounded by 13 other famous and wealthy homes, including Bill Gates. His latest purchase, a $26.5 million home, is located along the Thames River. 7. Jeff Bezos. Number of homes owned, 9. Net worth, $160.9 billion. Ranking position, 3. Billionaire Jeff Bezos recently purchased a waterfront mansion in Indian Creek. Billionaire Jeff Bezos recently purchased a waterfront mansion in Indian Creek, a man-made island in Miami, according to Bloomberg. According to an unnamed source, Bezos agreed to pay up to $68 million for the property. The source also revealed that Bezos is considering buying other properties in the Indian Creek area, known as the billionaire's bunker. Previously, in 2020, Bezos bought the 3.6-hectare Warner estate in Beverly Hills from music and film billionaire David Geffen for $165 million, which was said to be the largest private residential purchase in California at that time. In 2021, he spent $78 million on a secluded estate on the Hawaiian island of Maui, surrounded by lava fields. He also owns the former Textile Museum in Washington, D.C., as well as a $50 million home overlooking Lake Washington, 10 miles from Amazon headquarters and less than a mile from his neighbor Bill Gates. 8. Stan Kroenke. Number of homes owned, 9. Net worth, $12.9 billion. Ranking position, 136. The Arsenal boss and his billionaire wife Ann Walton Kroenke currently own 9 homes, including 4 in Colorado, 3 in California and 2 in Missouri. Outside of sport, Stan Kroenke has also invested in commercial real estate across the U.S., building shopping centers and apartment buildings, and founded THF Realty, which has a portfolio worth £1.44 billion, $1.9 billion. He also owns large ranches across the U.S., making him one of the country's biggest landowners. Their Beverly Hills home was previously owned by Dave and Victoria Beckham before being sold in 2018. They also own the Broken O Ranch in Montana, which they bought for $132.5 million in 2012 and covers 120 acres. In Texas, the family is also selling a ranch for $725 million. 9. Russ Weiner. Number of homes owned, 8. Net worth, $4.6 billion. Ranking position, 608. Billionaire Russ Weiner's $35 million mansion. As we all know, the rockstar energy drink founder has been a frequent real estate investor. He's recently been unhappy with California's high taxes, so he's looking to sell 2 Los Angeles mansions, including a 6-bedroom and a 1,000-square-foot home just down the street from the 8-bedroom Tuscan-style mansion he sold this month. Weiner is also selling 2.2 hectares of land for $28 million, including a 1,600 square meters mansion on it that he bought for $40 million in 2021. Despite many sales, he still has a 980 square meters land that he bought for $22 million in 2020. In addition, he has a 7-bedroom house in Florida, 2 lots in Miami Beach. 10. Dagmar Dolby. Number of houses owned, 8. Net worth, $5.2 billion. Rank, 531. The real estate area that Ellison is selling for $145 million, close to the $175 million house in Palm Beach. We can see that, after the death of her husband Ray Dolby, founder of Dolby Laboratories in 2013, Dagmar Dolby still lives near the company's headquarters in San Francisco. She has amassed a real estate portfolio worth nearly $90 million, including 5 properties in San Francisco and 2 on Lake Tahoe, 1 in Sonoma. The list of the top 10 billionaires owning the most real estate in the United States shows the power and influence of real estate in building and preserving huge fortunes. These billionaires not only take advantage of opportunities in the real estate market but also contribute greatly to the development of urban areas, creating thousands of jobs and changing the face of the areas where they invest. Their success is a clear testament to the fact that investing in real estate can bring sustainable and long-term profits. Through this list, we not only see the importance of real estate in the U.S. economy but also understand better the strategies and vision of outstanding investors. If you find the video useful, please share it with more people and subscribe to the channel. Like, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you in the next video.